Alright, so we have Jigglypuff versus Zero Suit Samus, and this is going to be very interesting here. So this is going to be Deci versus Pauts. I feel like this matchup-wise should go to Zero Suit Samus, but we've seen Pauts pop off last time he was on the set here, so we'll see what happens. Alright, going into game one, pretty even so far, but we're looking at Zero Suit starting to pull away, and that booster kick is going to take the first stock, and at only 28%, Deci is popping off here. Alright, we have Deci just able to continue where he left off at that first stock here, still racking up the damage, and is about to lap Jigglypuff in percentage here. Alright, and there it is. Oh, that could have been very bad, but Jigglypuff safely shielding and avoiding that flip kick. Alright, there goes the grab. Alright, if you're Jigglypuff, this has got to be a very tough matchup, because with Jigglypuff, you're just trying to find a place to land when you're above, and when you're a floaty character, it makes it very difficult, and that is where Zero Suit Samus can attack and make a lot of waves. Oh, and for those of you that are watching, I just want to point out that this is winner semifinals. So this is still best of 3. When we get to winners finals, I believe at that point it will be best of 5. But we are even in stock, but not percentage. Pauts has a long road ahead. This is try and catch back up here to Deci. Will we see a rest? Will we see a raw rest? We're going to have to see something here. It's going to have to make some type of adjustments to come back here. Now we saw earlier, oh my goodness, I'll finish that statement soon. That forward smash is going to punish that rest, and that is going to be 1 stock away for Pauts for losing game 1 here. Now what I was going to say is Pauts came on earlier and mentioned that he didn't like the matchup with Bowser, but was able to win that 1-2-0 the last time we saw him on stream. Looking not the greatest right now, but again, this is just a matchup here that is so tough for me if you are Jigglypuff. And Deci recognizing that, keeping Jigglypuff off stage, and has so many options to kill, trying to go for the flip kick, not able to get it there. Pauts is gonna have to go for a rest. Gonna have to switch things up. Then you have a trump card like that, you're gonna have to let it fly, because at 76%, now 82, you could die to almost anything if you're Jigglypuff, and that's gonna do it. Deci taking a commanding 1-0 lead against Pauts. Now again, this is going to be best of 3 until we get the top 4. So Pauts still has one more. He has one more chance here to tie things up and send it to a game 3. But if you are Deci, you liked what you did there. You kept Jigglypuff at a disadvantage. Jigglypuff, again, one of those floaty characters that's so tough to land. Very difficult if you are Jigglypuff going into this matchup against Zero Suit Samus. Now this is the matchup here that I wouldn't like if I was Jigglypuff. Against Bowser, you know, heavy characters, so you can pop off on rest a little bit easier in your down airs. You have just a few more options, but against Zero Suit Samus, you can just fall out of anything. It has a frame 1 jab that can just get out of any disadvantage on the ground, and then also with that flip kick that can get you out of disadvantage in the air. It's just a tough matchup here, but Pauts nonetheless is going to continue to try. We are in game 2, and there goes that jab. All right, now if you are Pauts, you're going to want to be a little bit more aggressive, which is easier said than done against a character like Zero Suit Samus. If you're Deci, I'll try to go for the up air, but Jigglypuff safely able to land down after that air dodge. Now there it is. So that's what makes it tough. Getting back onto the stage of Jigglypuff, but that booster kick not hitting on that final hit. But that's going to do it, and that's going to take the first stock away. Now this is looking very similar, because the first game, the last time, I believe Deci was only at 28%. When Pauts lost the first stock there. So we're looking at a potential repeat of what happened in game 1. Alright, we see Jigglypuff just trying to get in. Again, very difficult, but looking a little bit better this time. Alright, Deci has Jigglypuff off stage. What would Jigglypuff do to get back on? That is not where you want to be if you're Jigglypuff. And this is the character that you're going to be at disadvantage pretty often if you are Jigglypuff. How you can take advantage of that is being able to get back onto the ground and maybe popping off with a raw rest or a rest or anything. You got the pound attack that can also like destroy shields. So it's not like Jigglypuff's like an absolute terrible character. Jigglypuff's got options, but against Zero Suit Samus, I mean, there's not really much you can do. And that booster kick's going to do it. That's going to take the second stock. And Deci's looking at a very commanding lead here. Looking like he's about to punch his ticket in the winners finals here. There goes the up smash. Alright, Zero Suit continuing where he left off here. So Deci one stock away from punching his ticket into winners finals, where he will be facing potentially Jay. I'd have to look at the bracket. But there goes that booster kick. That's going to do it. And Deci taking a commanding 2-0 lead.